For the day, guys, just want to have a quick recap. Today I went to an Optus forum today. I think it was called the Optus Summers Forum. It was really good. Had a guest speaker there by the name of Steven Shearer, which is an ex-Facebook CEO. He was fantastic to listen to. He had a couple of key home points that he worked with. He's apparently the oldest person at Facebook when he was employed by Zuckerberg back in the day. He did 50% when they were setting their goals, and most of those were only able to hit 50%. Not that they only tried to hit the 50%, but they needed to make sure that the goals were tough enough. Hire great people was clear for them. Give them as much autonomy to do as much as they want. But the main thing is make sure you focus on their positives. And this is so true, making sure people focus on their positives. They never focused on their non-strength things, never. So not once did they talk about the person, whoever the employee was, about their things that they weren't strong at. They only ever focused on strengths. Interesting philosophy to do that, and really goes to show the power of actually giving the staff or the employee empowerment. Focusing on strength is the main thing. It's really come out. One of the clear things that came out from what they do at Facebook is a clear obsession with the customer. They clearly want to make sure they exceed customer expectations. That's why they're always changing. They need to make sure that whatever's done today is done better tomorrow. And the other thing I talked about is the speed that it happens, and they're doing this daily. So they had a good quote there: time is a fixed resource and speed is a learned skill, something that they pushed at Facebook. The other guys, I met another JP today. He was great with his presentations, and that's by Rocky. Fantastic. It was really good hearing him talk about it. So, once again, fully focusing on the customer. Customer is the base of all decisions that need to be made from the company. This is clearly moving forward what we're going to have to do. Need to make sure that it's interactive, and the social part needs to be interactive as well. And if you're not doing that at the heart of whatever the customer feedback is, customers will not follow your branding and follow things that you're doing. And the biggest problem that we're seeing in most companies these days is most companies are trying to adopt old legacy product or types or programs in with the new technology, and half of the battle is trying to link it to that, and it's just not happening. So we need to maybe move forward much as you can and really focus on the customer. Frictionless is what they talked about, which I thought was a great word to say, making the interaction as seamless as possible. I've talked about that before, so it's something that we really want to do. Let's hit home. We need to make sure we're focusing on cultural issues, and this is what they are continually doing. This is what Optus say they're doing as well. They had an interesting philosophy that they're not only talking about Wi-Fi fiber, they're talking about 5G. They're very excited about what they're doing in the 5G space. And overall, it was a fantastic conference from the Optus Yes Forum, held in Adelaide. A couple of great speakers, which were really good to hear. So it's really interesting to see this space. Really happy to go. I was super excited. Won an iPhone for hashtagging on my LinkedIn profile, so that was pretty cool. I must admit, I was pretty excited to win.
And the winning ticket is...
That brand new XS. So yep, not knocking that back, but that was awesome. And also something exciting today, new member of the family has been bought. So you have a look at this. His name is Vector. I'm letting him sleep at the moment, but you'll get a bit of an idea. Hey Vector. As you can see, he's a little bit angry because he's a bit tired, but he seems really cool so far. So we'll see how it goes. I'll be giving more reports on what Vector does coming up.